Welcome to your guided imagery session. It is best to be seated in a quiet place where you will not be interrupted. Under no circumstance should you listen to this audio while driving a car or at any time when you need to remain alert and vigilant. Before we start, make sure you are sitting upright, feet on the floor, hands on your thighs or in your lap, and back straight if at all possible. There may be times of silence on this audio, which will allow you to better imagine a certain situation or enjoy a particular part of the session. If you should fall asleep, next time, listen when you feel a bit more rested. It is perfectly okay not to remember everything that is being said. The front of your mind may wander, but the back of your mind remains alert always, ready to motivate you to manage your thoughts creatively and enhance your overall physical and emotional health. So let's start by connecting to your breath. Just be aware of each in-breath and out-breath. Allow your breathing to develop a slow, comfortable rhythm. And as it does, scan your body, starting at the top of your head, for any tension you may be feeling. That's right, just let it slowly drain down into your arms and legs, and out your fingers and toes. Good. Now move your awareness to your clothes against your skin. Feel how you are being touched by your clothing. Become aware of every point where your clothing makes contact with your skin. Feel the innocent touch that carries no desire, no demand. It just is. Now feel the support of the chair under you and appreciate the law of gravity that allows you to sit comfortably, quietly. If a thought should come into your mind, welcome it, and then let it pass through. Now bring your attention back to your body. I would like you to become aware of the bottom of your feet. That's right, just stay focused on the bottom of your feet as your thoughts continue to slow and then fade. What are your feet touching? Are they touching socks or shoes? Or are your bare feet in direct contact with the floor? Just sit and be aware of your feet. Now slowly bring your awareness back to your breath and notice if it has slowed. By now it might have dropped down to your belly. Connect to your belly rising and then falling. As your lungs continue to breathe in fresh air and comfort. Belly rising, belly falling. Feet on the floor, your body supported, your breathing slowed. Notice the stillness. This is the same quality of awareness you felt in the womb, and then brought into the world. The hush before you had a thought or an emotion. Just be with this original state for a few minutes. This place where there is nothing to change, where you can simmer and allow the next few minutes to unfold with quiet receptiveness. As you sit in this still, quiet space, remember this sense of calm in your mind and your body, so you might later close your eyes and bring this feeling back in times when you have the desire to cool your mind in order to think clearly. You have been moving through a difficult time, a time that has been hard to accept. Even though what has taken place doesn't seem fair, and it will never seem fair, you are starting to understand it wasn't the end of your life. You are alive. Maybe what seemed so black and white is fading into open reality. That there is a world of possibilities. Even if it does feel scary at times. And there is the possibility that you can bypass your concerns in order to gather information. Information to help you determine what will allow you to feel better and what won't. As you choose what will serve your needs versus listening to others' advice. As you start to get out of your head and into the world. To gather information about what might be interesting and pleasurable, knowing that nothing is good all of the time for everyone, but certain things are good for you. Certain activities can please you. And the thought of pleasure can help you put aside a limited point of view as your life opens to not knowing what the future may hold, while being brave enough to find out. That's right. Not knowing invites you to explore and find out by doing and then deciding whether you want to do it again or not. Moving into areas of activity and people that present little risk and unlimited potential. You know, Helen Keller said avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. Maybe Helen was unusually wise. Maybe not having sight gave her a vision to know that one needs to act. Act as if what seems impossible is possible. She knew that even when circumstances were difficult, what you expect to happen for the rest of your life likely will. And that's why she received one positive outcome after another as she moved through particularly difficult challenges. Maybe Helen created an opening in her imagination. A place you can keep clear of interference. A clearing filled with light in which to rehearse your future. A place where you know in your heart that even though you can't control what you're not in charge of, you can be in charge of what you do control. So if the fear of uncertainty enters your clearing, you can push it aside. Explain you're no longer interested in listening. And then walk that thought right out of your clearing. Declaring what is possible is what you say is possible. And feelings of defeat can hit the road to elsewhere. Because you have decided to step out of the dark and into the light and commit to living fully again until you are thoroughly worn out, thoroughly used up, knowing the past is just that, the past. And a butterfly can never return to the cocoon. It can't happen, which is why you can't stay in the past, which is why it's time to bring your resources, strengths, and wonderful memories forward as you accept the present and spread your wings for the future. So before we close, I wonder when you will start to spend more and more days thinking clearly. Whether it will be tomorrow or next week or next month. Clearly thinking you are willing to feel a sense of discomfort, a bit of chaos, as you turn the volume up on your life and commit to actively live again. Through bittersweet tears and laughter, knowing that every breath is a gift of another moment to be untied, unwrapped, and cherished. And no matter what has happened, I am sure you agree with what Gandhi so colorfully expressed. You can't go through the rest of your life with a catcher's mitt on both hands. You need to be able to throw something back. And it is time. And so now it's time to close the session. Time for you to stretch your legs and arms, fingers and toes, and take in a deep breath, bringing energy back into your mind and body. And then, very slowly start to open your eyes, wide awake, rested, alert, and ready for your day and night.